Hey, this is Brian with Brian's Auto and Diesel Repair. Today we're going to be doing the front hub bearings on a 2011 Buick Lacrosse with a V6 engine. And we're doing both sides on this one, even though it was only one side that was bad. But we always recommend doing both sides because usually the other one will go bad sooner or later. So that's what we're doing today. If you need to know how to do hub bearings, just follow this video and it'll help. Alright guys, first we're going to jack the car up and put jack stands under it. And we'll be taking this wheel off right here, the front wheel. Yeah, you're going to pull the wheel off first. There's 7/8 socket you're going to need for it, 7/8 socket. Alright, we got the wheels off, guys. Next we're going to pull our caliper bracket off right here. You're gonna pull these two bolts right here, that one, and you're gonna pull that one right there, and the whole bracket and caliper is gonna come off in one piece. So that's what we're gonna do next. Alright guys, next you want to pull this sensor right here. It's gonna be a 10mm head, and we're just gonna pull it out, that way we don't damage it trying to pull the bearing out. Alright guys, we got this we got that sensor out. The next thing I'm gonna do is pull my axle nut. Let's see what size that is and I'll come back. Alright guys, on that axle nut, it is a 32mm axle nut, but also we're gonna pull this rotor. So you got a Torx right here you need to pull off first, and then we can get this rotor off. So let me get my Torx real quick. Let me see that Torx you had. I already knocked it loose. So we're gonna take this. I've already tapped it loose, so y'all don't have to watch that. So it's already loose. You're gonna pull that one out right there. Then the rotor comes off. And there's our hub bearing right there. That's what we're replacing right there, that hub bearing. Hey, you see how that that nut lines up with the hub bearing? That's cool. All right, we're gonna take that axle nut off. There she blows. Now you have, hey, what size bolts are on the back of that hub? 18. 18. So you have an 18mm. There's 3 of them or 4? Looks like 3 of them. We got 3 18mm bolts that are holding the hub on, and we'll take those out next, and it should come right out. Alright guys, here's where our hub's going to go on right here. You see the 3 bolts sticking out where the axle is. You're going to put your dust shield on so the open part is facing where the caliper would go, and you're going to start each one of these bolts by hand. Each one you're going to start by hand. And as soon as you get all 3 started by hand, then at that point you're going to want to tighten each bolt down with a hand ratchet. Make sure you get them all tight. After that, you're going to put the rotor back on and get the rotor placed in there as well. Don't forget to put your dust cover on in between the hub bearing and in between the axle. Alright guys, we're going to put this whole side back together from scratch. So here we go. And you can see it. Everything's apart. So we're going to start off by putting our shield on and our hub bearing in. This shield's going to go like this. It's going to face the way the caliper, your caliper is going to sit in like this, right here. Then we're going to work this bearing in, like so. Like that. And we're going to start all our bolts. Sometimes they want to be little boogers. They don't want to come out, right, Lloyd? Yeah. But you get one flushed and they all go in. Alright, got the bearing in there. What do you mean the bearing the wrong way?
That's my flange ain't flying this.
So we got that in. Once you get that in, your deal on, we're going to put this axle in like this. Slide it in like that, like that. Should look about like that. Hey, I just noticed these bolts are worn out, Lloyd, on this thing. All right, hold on. Oh, go. And then we get our bolts here. These go up here.
Yeah, that's dumb,
What?
I put my seal on backwards.
Oh no. Yeah, it's supposed to line up with the deal. Alright, got those in.
Damn.
You gotta tighten up both your 18s here. Once you got that tight, you got the old Torx screw here we're going to put back in. You got that Torx over there, Lloyd? Or I have it over here, I'm sorry. I'll give it to you when we're done, when I'm done.
Shit.
Get your Torx there. Make sure that's tight. We'll take this back over there to you. Here, this is for your rotor, Lloyd. When you get it on there.
If I ever get it on.
Now we're going to put our caliper on. Like this. Should slide right in. Some people do it, they just take the caliper off, then the bracket. Some people do both. It doesn't matter. It gets done either way. Whichever way you prefer. What size were these calipers, Lloyd? You remember?
21.
Yeah, 21. Is it over there? Shit.
You had that. I gave you a short.
I must have brought it over here. Is this it right here? 21. So you'll get in here. Tighten these brackets up. Now that's done, we are going to put our 10mm bolt in, our sensor back in. You'll put Put your sensor back in, and it's a 10mm head. It's back right here if you're doing passenger side. I'm not gonna pull the camera off. It's a 10mm bolt. That's on. Now we want to put our axle bolt on. Hold on, Lloyd, I'll come over there and help you. Get your axle bolt tight. This side is done. Looks good. Everything looks good. All right, we're gonna put these wheels on. If I can find the dang socket, I guess it's over here with you.
How'd you line your shock up? My shock.
I just move it up and down and hold on. Let me tighten this down and I'll come help you. Is this not the right socket? You got the right socket over there? This one? Yeah. Hold on. Here at Brian's Auto and Diesel Repair, we'd like to thank y'all for watching this video, and we hope it helps you. Remember, when working on your own vehicle, take responsibility for your own actions. And if you can't do it right, then have somebody else do it that's a professional. Anyways, I hope Christ is in your life, because we could not do this without Christ in our lives. Everybody have a wonderful day, and reach out to Jesus if you need him. Bye.